The moment she took off her hat, the entire class froze. No one could believe their eyes. Just days ago, she was the awkward girl everyone overlooked. Now she looked like she'd walked straight off a movie set. But what they didn't know was that she was hiding an even bigger secret. She was actually a princess from a tiny country no one had ever heard of until just a few days ago. Mia used to be completely ordinary, plain looking, always getting picked on. She kept her head down and barely said a word. She was painfully shy. The moment she stepped on stage, she'd get so nervous she felt like throwing up. But on Mia's 16th birthday, her mother dropped a bombshell. Turns out she had a grandmother she'd never met. Mia followed the address on the envelope and ended up at an incredibly lavish mansion. A butler in a crisp suit led her inside. Mia, being her usual carefree self, tossed her backpack on the floor and plopped down on the couch. The poor butler had to step over her bag. Soon, her grandmother appeared. She was elegant and refined. Standing next to her, Mia looked like a total mess.
Shoot, I have something I want to give you. Here.
Oh, thank you. Wow.
It's the Genovian crest. It was mine when I was young. And that was my great-grandmother's.
I'll keep this safe. I will take good care of it.
They headed out to the garden for tea. Her grandmother mentioned a name and asked if Mia had ever heard of him. Mia had absolutely no clue. Her grandmother explained that this man was the crown prince of Genovia, and also Mia's father. Her grandmother was actually the queen of Genovia, which meant Mia was a princess. Mia couldn't believe this was happening to her. She asked her grandmother why she'd been chosen. The queen explained that her bloodline made her the only heir to the throne. Mia was on the verge of tears. She could barely speak during debate class. How was she supposed to run an entire country? She insisted she couldn't possibly be a princess and ran off. Back home, Mia lashed out at her mom. Why had she kept this secret for 15 years? Why didn't she ever mention that her father was royalty? Her mom explained she did it so they could live a normal, free life, but Mia still couldn't accept it. The queen wasn't giving up though. If Mia refused the throne, Genovia would essentially cease to exist. So she showed up at Mia's house in person. When Mia came down from the attic, she found the queen having tea with her mom. They tried to convince her together, but Mia still wouldn't budge. Her mom suggested a compromise. Before the Genovian Independence Day ball, Mia would take princess lessons with the queen. She could make her final decision the day before the ball. Both Mia and the queen agreed to meet halfway, so Mia went back to the mansion with her grandmother. In the car, she couldn't help playing with all the fancy buttons. She'd never been in a car like this before. She even had the driver stop by her friend's house to show off. But at school, Mia was back to being the girl everyone picked on. The cheerleaders made snide comments the second they saw her. The baseball players barely acknowledged her existence. After school, she went to the queen's mansion. While her grandmother was busy with royal duties, restless Mia started playing with a sculpture and accidentally broke off its finger. In a panic, she stuffed the broken finger into the sculpture's mouth. She then went to the queen's room. To prepare for Mia's big makeover, they did a full assessment first. The verdict? Her posture, her hair, even her complexion, nothing met princess standards. She had beautiful big eyes, but her eyebrows were a wild, bushy mess.
When walking in a crowd, one is under scrutiny all the time. So we don't slump like this. We drop the shoulders, we think tall, we tuck under, and we transfer the weight from one foot to...
One day she'd be learning royal etiquette. The next she'd be back at school, getting pelted with balls in gym class. Her teacher even criticized her goalkeeping. By day she endured bullying at school. By night she studied how to be a lady. The queen could see how exhausted she was and told her to go home and rest. Mia thought she could finally relax, but a whole new challenge was just beginning. The queen brought in a professional royal stylist. The stylist sat Mia down in front of a mirror and started combing through her curls. But her hair was so thick and tangled that it actually broke the comb. The stylist shaped her eyebrows and did her nails. After the complete transformation, Mia finally looked like a princess. The queen was thrilled with what she saw. Mia turned to look in the mirror and was shocked. She barely recognized herself. The next morning, Mia rode in the fancy car to pick up her friend Lana. The moment the door opened, Lana's little brother was stunned by how beautiful Mia looked. He'd had a crush on her for ages, but was too shy to say anything. Now that she looked even more out of his league, his feelings got all tangled up. Then Lana walked over. Mia looked at her expectantly, hoping for a compliment. Instead, Lana made fun of her, saying she'd lost herself trying to impress other people. As Lana went on and on, Mia quietly wiped away a tear. Lana didn't stop talking even when they got out of the car. The driver pulled Mia aside and comforted her. No one could make her feel inferior without her permission. She was already a wonderful girl. His words gave Mia a little confidence back. But to avoid more gossip, she put on a hat. Lana still wouldn't let up. This time, Mia fought back.
Just stop it, okay?
Just
because your hair sucks, get off mine.
Ouch, thank you.
Michael, can you please pretend you have a life for just one moment?
Lana was furious. She ripped off their friendship bracelet and swore they were done being friends. Not wanting to lose her, Mia ran after her and told her the truth. Once Lana heard the whole story, she realized she'd been wrong. She immediately linked arms with Mia, and just like that, they made up like nothing ever happened. They started chatting about princess stuff, but in class, another disaster struck. A girl sitting behind Mia reported her for wearing a hat, which broke the dress code. The teacher told her to take it off. Slowly, Mia removed the hat, revealing her sleek, gorgeous hair and a face that left everyone speechless. The whole class was stunned. They crowded around her, buzzing with curiosity and excitement. Just as Mia was getting overwhelmed, Lana stepped in and saved her. Mia shot her friend a grateful look. After school, Mia continued her lessons at the Queen's mansion. She was getting better and better, even starting to enjoy it. But then something huge happened at school. Students were huddled together whispering. Reporters with cameras were camped outside. The second Mia appeared, every lens turned toward her. Her secret was out. She was a princess, and there was no hiding it anymore.
Everybody wanna say, call it 私の才